Depression, telling no. Self-hatred, oh, telling no, yeah. Mental illness, telling no. Diabetes and cancer, oh, telling no. Depression, telling no. Self-hatred, oh, telling no, yeah. Mental illness, telling no. Diabetes and cancer, oh, telling no. Telling no.
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Yes, I am back and in full effect. And man, when I tell you God is so good, the very first person to pop up is my coach in my head, Coach Bree on Instagram, letting me know that I am doing the right thing by coming back here and bringing the vettegreen show back. Thank y'all, everybody who is watching live right now. Thank you to everybody who is going to be watching the replay later. Check it out, because I'm going to be coming back with the vettegreen show with the conversations that y'all know I love to have. Y'all know I love having conversations with people. My phone is already going off. So ooh wee, because you got the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder. Which one are you choosing today? I got my producer on here. He was setting up the show. We are going to be having a conversation, piggybacking off the conversation that we had this morning on the morning show, talking about AI.
Yeah,
I invited Joker to come up front because I think it's such an important conversation. You know, Joker is the producer for Lynx Media, if you do not know. So if you have a project in mind and would like to bring a podcast over to Lynx Media, make sure you get with Joker, because he does the production, he does the behind the scenes stuff. But I thought it was so important for us to expand on the conversation. Hey, DJ Beats. Oh, my God. Thank you, Bree. Man, you don't even know what it means to have had you on here. Hey, DJ Beats by Dre. I'm talking to the IG family over here. I'm live on the vettegreen show on IG. But I wanted to come because I have so much to say. And I didn't want to just take over the space of the morning show. I feel like this baby has been brewing for so long, y'all. Thank you to everybody who has been supporting me. God has been so good to me, putting people in my life that's been telling me, you know, like, you can do this, you can do this. But sometimes we're afraid of our own greatness, right? Because we want something, and then it's like, okay, God is pulling you in one way, and that's the way. But then it's like, but I want this right now. Well, I'm going through a process. I've been going through this process for like 3 or 4 years. And what else has been going through the process is life. I realized, bro, that, you know, when the pandemic happened, as you call it, life shut down. Well, the world shut down, I should say. Everybody, hey, Ecstasy Love. Ecstasy is also a part of the marketing team. She does a fantabulous job over here on Lynx Media. Everybody, if y'all do not know who Ecstasy Snow Baby is, get with her. She is fantabulous as far as marketing. Joker, you taught her very, very well. But I wanted to expand on what has been going on. So for me, and this is something that I wrote in my journal, and I'll share with you guys as well. I just want to make sure that my see my pages. I'm so used to being on the other side. Hey, baby. So when the pandemic happened, bro, everything shut down, but life kept going. Hey, baby. Hey, Brooklyn of the brown table. Thank you, for man. Big Mike has been phenomenal as far as being, I don't want to say a cheerleader, but whatever you call a man leader in my life. Man, he's been doing that thing. But just to go back to the pandemic and AI now. So the pandemic happened and the world shut down. But life kept happening. It seems like for me, when the world started opening up, now we have this thing called AI in the forefront. And AI is taking over. If you don't know what AI is, you need to do an internet search right now AI and see what that is, because what is happening right now is AI is about to and has begun to take over a lot of jobs, including in the music industry. And Joker spoke a little bit about it this morning. Now, what I thought was ironic about the conversation is that we're looking at it from two different aspects. And I was telling Joker behind the scenes that for me, AI is technology. You know, it's technology, just like we had the technology revolution. It's happening again. But what's happening is this thing called AI is going to start taking jobs from normal people. I spoke before on the morning show about this book by Andrew Yang called The War on Normal People. If you have not read that book or listened to that book, do it. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. It's Andrew Yang, The War on Normal People. And it talks about how technology is going to change a lot of the ways of how we live and how jobs are done. Now, what you talked about this morning was how AI is actually taking people's music and putting it out there as if it's their own. Now, you're coming from an artist standpoint. When you were going through that piece that you played, what was your thinking? And putting your artist hat on, what was your thinking as far as AI?
My thing was like, you know, I knew it was going to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen like that, to where they could actually take your ID name and put it on put it in the distribution and on these DSPs. That's what got me. And my question is, that had to be an inside job, because when you anybody knows that they put their music on the DSPs, you have an ID number. That's like identification. That's like having your regular ID, like your driver's license. And how would they be able to use your name on a piece of product without getting flagged and repost it, like the video I played on the morning show? That young man, that person that was doing the AI, is getting paid royalties by using his name, but going to a whole nother ID number. That's an inside job. So now I'm thinking, not just they're taking the music on AI, but now do we trust these DSPs now? Where they're gonna take a guy that's an independent, that has millions of fans, or get millions of views or millions of streams per day. Imagine what they're gonna do to us little folks that's trying to come up in the game, that actually have a strong fan base, even with the straight to consumer, but still use DSPs to find our audience, because that's still a good exercise that I teach that people using that. Now, what's really going on here? Are we being protected? They can still take the Joker to Overlook MC name, ID, and then have AI spit bars just like me.
And can I add a little bit, because again, now he is the artist and I am coming from the technology standpoint. So when I say the technology standpoint, I also want to impress on you too, if you are a person, hey love, if you are a person that's into technology, AI should be a focus. You should be learning AI. Even if you aren't in school for it, learn Chat GPT, because it's already here. So I just want to read you all an article, and this is going into what you said, bro. And this is by Scientific American. You can look this up. You can do a simple Google search or internet search to find this out. And some of you may not know this. Did you know that AI, there's a new technology called anti-fake that can prevent the theft sound of your voice? Because what AI can do now, everyone, AI can actually capture your voice. This is how, and keep in mind that the technology we are using right now, it may be new to us, but it's not new. It's not new technology. AI can actually capture your voice. So the way I'm looking at the world, because I am a Jetsons baby, I am looking at the Jetsons actually playing full out right now. When I think about what the Jetsons, they had the cell phones. All I'm waiting on is the conveyor belt to bring the food to you. That's not really real. Because I know it's already a food shortage. That's why prices are so high, because there's a food shortage. You notice that the food is getting worse and worse. But that's a whole nother story. But on the Vet Green show, I'm going to talk about things that's really been bothering me, things that I need to bring to the forefront. But sticking to the AI, everybody, Imagine if you got a phone call. Tamara, imagine if you got a phone call and this person says that they are your mom. Yes, this is the Queen, Ms. Williams. Tamara, you need to get to Brooklyn right now because XYZ didn't happen. And I'm going to send a card for you. You go, you thinking that this is your mom because this AI has captured your voice. Listen, y'all, this thing can happen. It's going to be happening in music. And that's why I'm bringing this up. And now all of a sudden, Tamara is going into this card that's sent for her. And it's somebody that's actually trying to grab her and steal her organs or something like that. And that's a little extreme, but I just say that just so y'all can recognize that AI is real.
Yes.
What you spoke about this morning, those were melodies and beats. That was the musical composition part. But what about the lyrics? They've taken you and Bars Banger's voice. And now they done put out some music. What now?
And that's crazy because, like I said, there's no way, because right now, I could get a song right now or get a producer's beat off of YouTube right now, record it, put it on the DSPs. It's gonna get red flag because number one is I don't have no proof saying that I have got permission to use that, and also it's being leased, so somebody else also had that music, so I get red flag. This guy that took the name, not just the music, the name of the other artist, had a whole nother Spotify page and used his name without being flagged. So my thing is, the thing that's catching me now, not just the AI, what distribution company did he use to put that music on the DSP? That's my question. That's an inside job. That's an inside job. Nobody can take nobody's musical ID number and bring music up to, and say that's you. That's an inside job.
And possibly is. People are going to be looking for ways to make money. I am in my doggone Matrix head right now. I was watching One Piece yesterday. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the anime One Piece, but hey, Lance. I am going to, after I get off of here, Lance, I am going to have a conversation with you. I hope definitely going to be in your inbox, because what Lance is doing is, I believe, is phenomenal in the space that you are in, Queen.
Yes,
I think that you are very courageous to be doing what it is that you are doing. And I really salute you. I've seen you at different events. We've never actually met, but I think what Lance is doing is phenomenal in her space. And take Lance, for example. Lance is out here killing it with what it is that she's doing. Imagine somebody out there portraying to be Lance. They set up this whole virtual concert and everything online, but it's all music that she didn't even put out. It is coming. I say that to say that these are things that's coming, everybody. These are things that's coming. And this is part of what the vettegreen show is going to be about. So this is a little bit of verbiage that I pulled off of Scientific American. So what it says is, advances in generative artificial intelligence have enabled authentic sounding speech synthesis to the point that a person can no longer distinguish. Think about that. One Piece fans all day. Think about that, everybody. Lance, man, when I think about, I'm a 70s baby. Like I say, I'm a Jetsons baby. So I can remember all of the things that were going on in the Jetsons, and now seeing it now, it's like, wait a minute. And then watching One Piece, y'all, listen, pay attention to the signs. That's all I say. I am a believer that God will send the signs of what's going to happen, just like they say in the Bible. I think that we've been so conditioned to be religious about it that we aren't really listening to what it is that they're trying to say. I see, bro, I see it. Yep. I see it. I see it coming. I see it coming. It is going to be so many people in different courts, or people are going to be making money. You know how Bitcoin hit the scene? Watch how this hit the scene.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get with Curtis King. I'm asking him some questions, like, you know what I mean? What distribution did they use? because it make me not. I mean, we gotta give people warnings not to use certain things. Because
Or
if they
even
can
a
use it,
website.
if they could take, because that's inside, it got to be an inside job. There's no way they can let that go without being flagged. You know what I mean? They got to be inside job. And he said they've been up for a minute. So I'm like, is it Driscoll Kid? Is it CD Baby? Is it TuneCore? Who did they go through?
Well,
Is it a small distribution company just coming up? I mean, one of them new ones. Is it because there's so many of them out there? There's so many of them. Distribution company. You put in distribution companies right now, thousands will come up as apps. You'll see a whole bunch of them. Right? You can use any one.
so from a technology standpoint, with business and technology, y'all, this is just a little bit of what I know about technology. Sometimes the systems that are being used, so we'll use Spotify for one. Spotify may not have a system that is up to date enough to incorporate what it is that AI is doing. Lance says, so how would people be able to hear the difference in real music and AI music? That is the thing that's scary right now. That's the thing that's going to be scary, especially for the independent artists out there.
I can answer that. Like Curtis King said, it has a robotic after effect. Say the word the, it's gonna say the, and then after effect, give it that robot sound. That's when you can tell it's AI.
Right now.
Right now.
But
Till they upgrade. Yeah, they're gonna upgrade. You got that right.
I went to school for technology, everybody. So there's certain things that I see playing out. Like sometimes when I'm watching different animes, I'm like, oh, that's a certain particular character. Oh, I see that. I have my technology hat on. From a technology standpoint, I'm telling y'all what I believe, in my opinion, what's going to happen is that AI is going to get better and better and better. That robotic sound that we hear right now, it is 2 years from. As a matter of fact, it's in some places it's not even there. They just haven't released it to the normal public, and the normal public is the other 99%. I'm not talking about that 1% that's up there keeping everybody in handcuffs. I'm talking about the 99% of us.
Yeah, that's right. People is writing their own movie scripts and stuff. They writing their own through AI music. Like that's really really tampering with the culture. Like who's really writing lyrics now? Like that's
19 Keys has been talking about it for over a year. If anybody subscribed to 19 Keys, and I am one of them, he's been talking about it for over a year. Brooklyn of the Brown Table said, for real, what's best hidden is right in front of you. I said, yes, you do. You say it all the time. It's right in front of us, y'all. It's an electronic robbery of who you are and what you are. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Crazy. It's an electronic mechanical copy of what you are. And that is what's going to be selling.
And that's in the data. Anytime you gotta be careful what you say on here. You gotta be careful if you know what the consequences are, you know what you get yourself into. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're saying and know what you're doing on here, you got to think before you. I know what I'm getting myself into as being part of the media format, and I'm cool with it because I'm all right. I'm going to speak my mind. But if you don't know what you get yourself into, you don't understand, don't do it.
Now, let's push it even a little bit further. What's going on with a lot of the companies, the major music labels? What's going on with them?
Yeah, they're laying off a lot of people. I was just talking to one of my mentors saying I don't know if you can Google this or not. I think it is on the Google that like 37% of radio programmers are being laid off.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's back to the DJs. You know what I mean? And I looked at Wofford, you know what I'm saying, with King Shad. He's actually the programmer for that station. They don't have a programmer no more. See? He does it. See? So me seeing it with my own eyes, I didn't believe it until I had an interview in the station and seen that he was doing the paperwork in front of us while we was, you know what I'm saying, the program we got to go through. You got to make sure everything's recorded. You got to make sure everything goes into the database. You got to make sure you give that to the secretary to give to Sheila so she can have everything recorded, so she can have everything to keep that radio station moving. Everything got to be as their agenda. of what's going on as far as the marketplace of radio. So that let me know right there.
What's going on? I'm going to expand even further. Lance said true, but they say take the words that AI wrote, take those notes, and head to the studio using their own voice instead of the robotic voice. See?
Yes.
Wow.
You know, and you know what? And people is going to take those shortcuts. Everybody's always looking for a shortcut. Me being a music manager for all my life, I thought it was a shortcut too. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna tell no lie. When I first got into music business, I thought it was a shortcut. And then when you in the business and more I got experience of being in the business, when I got into management and really talking to these head people and be going to these seminars and have the blessing of those who put me in the place that I am right now, you know what I mean? There's really no shortcuts. Like you told me today, those who can't afford to get a website, what can they do? There's no shortcuts.
And that too, I really what I foresee, and don't take this is the opinion of vettegreen. This is not fact. Okay. This is in my opinion, what I see from as I'm looking at technology evolving and the decline of these major labels, these major record labels. Some of them may begin to merge, but what I do see is a record label, instead of paying a person, because a person is going to complain, they're going to start, if they have not, they're going to start pushing out music that is AI generated. And they're going to put some type of character behind it, or they'll do the Milli Vanilli to us.
Yeah. Beyonce said they don't say shortcut is connected with the right people and investing in yourselves and putting the work out there. That's not really a shortcut. That's really that's your actual way. That's not really a shortcut. That's the main blueprint from the beginning. Even back in the day, a lot of artists got blackballed because of they didn't go through the industry. Since the internet came, that let us give opportunity to reach the masses the way we want to reach the masses in our own lane and building our own community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you can do as an artist from using the platform, building your own community. You know what I mean? As I say by music, building your own community is, get your own website. You know what I mean? To build your own community is when you could do ads on your platform where you can reach the audience that actually like what Leonce's doing. Support your movement as being in the LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying? You can control that. You can cater to them. You can engage with them, and you can give them what they deserve to hear and to help people to go through their mental health or what they're going through in life. You're controlling your own destiny on the internet in your own community without worrying about what the J. Cole's is doing or what the Taylor Swift's is doing or what the, you know what I'm saying? You can have your own lane just for Beyonce Star. And that's one thing that's different about the internet. You can build your own lane. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I teach in my marketing class to show artists how to build their own lane on this internet so you can have your own lane, your own community, and your own fan base. Okay? And the one thing about that is you might get that one person to say, oh, Beyonce ain't doing nothing. Yeah, because you're not in her lane. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know her music. You don't know her brand. You don't even follow her on Facebook. So how are you going to know all about her? You blocked her. So how you going to know? Because she has her own community. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's going on, Miss Boss Lady? What's going on? No doubt. Yes, that Green Queen says she'll be right back. Is it possible if the major artists do the same, AI music going the trend and become in the future? A lot of them might do that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them is going to lose a lot of money because when you have a label, the labels might take a little more chunk of that money now. You know what I'm saying? But if they go DIY, means do it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Be independent without no label and have a website where you can monetize everything on your website, that's going to hurt the industry. If 80% of those people that's not on TikTok because of the major label, because that's what's going on right now, and they all go DIY, all the music business, all the music labels will go out of business. They all would go out of business, no problem. They'll go out of business within less than 5 years. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of these artists is selling their catalog. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but to sell his catalog. But sells catalog for a couple $1 million. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne sold his catalog for $100 million. You know what I mean? People are selling their catalog because now they want to go straight DIY. You know what I'm saying? The next Lil Wayne album is dropping in June, and he's going to be independent. You're going to have to go to liltucci.com to download Lil Wayne's album. You know what I mean? And it's possible, if not possible, he will be performing halftime show for the Super Bowl because it's going to be in Louisiana. So if that happened, he's going to change the game in music. You know what I mean? People already didn't change the game. Kanye already changed the game because he went DIY. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mills is also going DIY. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these majors is going that way. Don't let if Taylor Swift does it, it's a wrap. If The Weeknd does it, it's a wrap. It's going to change the game and open the funnel for us independent artists to actually build off that. And that's why my artist that I manage, Balls Banger, is definitely doing the same thing. His ballsbanger.com. That's the only way you're going to be able to hear his new album dropping on the 26th is on a podcast or to his website. You're not going to hear it on Apple. You're not going to hear it on YouTube. You're not going to hear it on none of those DSPs. It's going straight to consumer, and that's the way to go right now. You know what I mean? Same thing with movie scripts. You know what I'm saying? They use the AI to help write their movie scripts and all that. A lot of people use it in school for the essays and stuff like that. I don't know, if the colleges is going to ban that or how they're going to find out about you using doing paperwork at home and homework. What they're going to do? Take your computer, to do investigation on your data. I mean, what they're going to do? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Band Fam in the building? What's going on? So that's pretty much what's going down. That's pretty much what's going on right now with this AI thing. It's definitely changing the game. Any other questions, y'all have on AI, music business, even on a little bit of marketing, because it all comes together. Everything comes together. It seems like that it's getting more tough because a lot of people is dependent on these DSPs. Everybody's dependent on the streams. I'm pushing a campaign this year is don't post your Spotify of the year streams, because all you're doing is promoting the masses of the industry, and we don't want to promote those people. We want to keep them away. So I'm not even going to post my streams that I did on Spotify. Yeah, I'm not doing that no more. That's they stress that during my TikTok meetings and stuff like that, and my mentors, because you're supporting the people that's stealing money from you, and we're not supporting those people that's stealing money from us artists that work so hard on what we do. So I've got a campaign starting in the fall. You know what I'm saying? Stop posting up your Spotify yearly streams because you're not getting none of that money.
I was just elaborating more into the AI and just technology in general, because I see it coming. Like, we laugh and stuff about the Jetsons, but these are positions that are going to be gone. We talk about these platforms that's not paying people, but they're taking they are taking all that you put into your music and giving you a quarter of a penny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How could that even be right?
1/3 of a penny, not even
1/3 of a penny. So 33% of a penny.
Yeah.
How can you even math that? Where's the math? Who's getting that 34%?
Yeah. Doing our research. Shout out to I forgot my man name. We did a research and then we talked about how shout out to the Green Eye Bandit from EPMD, where he owns his own streams, and he broke that down when he was on a Breakfast Club a couple years ago. We did the research. He got named a couple companies he had named. We did the research. Me and my boy, got my brother name, man. Fame, Chi Fame.
Oh.
And we went back and forth on a text, and then we started doing research together on Google on some things, and we actually talked to one of the head honchos of owning your own streams. And it was a foreign guy. He talked to us, and then we was asking questions. He answered every one of them very clearly. He said it costs us $25,000 one-time payment to own your own stream, so you can have your own DSP platform.
Mm.
And I asked him a question. I said, well, if that's the case, then how much do it cost per stream? How much they get paid per stream? He didn't give me the actual number, but he said it's pretty much like close to maybe $9 to maybe 12 or 13. He said there's no actual number with it because it's more like it's a digital format thing, more like an algebra thing. You know what I'm saying? It's mathematical, but that's on the average. So that being said, so if it's $9 to $12 per stream, they only giving us a third of a penny.
Third of a penny.
You know what I'm saying? That means these organizations, these big heavy hitter honchos, are getting that money. You know what I'm saying? That's in that cookie jar. And if you go to if that site that I went to was vistasomething.com, they had a lot of people's name down there that's involved. It was at least like 67 logos, companies that's getting a piece of that bread, every quarter. If Spotify is making close to almost $6 to $7 billion a year, I think they broke a record of 11 billion last year. You know what I mean? All those people, them logos, is getting a piece of that bread, and we only getting that 1/3 of a penny. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care about the DSPs. We going straight to consumer. Boss Banger is there myself, and I'm not just his manager and his marketing manager. I'm also signed to his label as an artist to go straight to consumer. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I see it. I just like I was saying earlier. That's why I had asked that question, because I know you are going to be on Bar's website. That's another way for people to work together, because everybody can't afford a website. And the way websites work, everybody, you want to make sure that you have a good host, meaning that you aren't going to have a website that's going to continually crash. Everybody want to get a website. But again, I'm putting on my technology hat. You got to make sure your website can carry what it is that you're trying to do.
Just like marketing, you got to be active at all times. You got to be active at all times, you know?
Like not only that, but you want to also make sure that if it's a good song, because some websites only can host 250 people. What happens if that 252nd person go on? Now the website crashes.
You got to upgrade
all of that. That's why I said it. I mean, listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all about this thing. I want everybody to win. If you do not know who vettegreen is, you need to get to know her, because I truly do want everybody to win. But I also am going to keep it real with y'all about what it's going to take to win. I'm going to keep it real about what it takes. I am going to be working on a website myself for Lynx Media, but I also understand what it is that I want this website to do. I wanted to be able to do certain things. So I can't just build a website. I can't just it's going to take money. Everybody doesn't have the money. So collaborate with some people. If you know someone who has a website, why not collaborate with them?
That's it. That's what I'm doing with Boss. You know, collaborating. Or if you just want a page, you don't even have to be signed to the label. You can say, yo, I want to use your website space for my music and pay $30 a month.
Yeah.
You know?
Even Tasha K is doing that.
Yeah.
If you go to Tasha K's page, Tasha K does not just have her shows on there. She has other shows on there. Collaborate with people. Get out of the rat hole. What do they call it? The when crabs in the barrel. Come on up out the barrel.
Get out the barrel.
Get out the barrel.
Network.
And let's start working together. Yes.
Network.
Didn't Lynn say that earlier?
Yeah. I'd rather build a company than start my own. That's how I'm at with mine. God called me to do that because I wanted to get my own little thing going and all that. And then God come and tell me, no, build somebody else's.
Yeah.
You're part of somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? When you build somebody else's and you reach their goal, help them reach their goals, then I'm gonna bless you with your own. You know what I mean? So I'm building Green Lynx. I want to build Even Rush Network. I'm building Raise the Ball Entertainment. You see what I'm saying? I'm being a part of something to build, to reach their goals, to then start my own. And guess what? The favor will come back, and now they're gonna help me build mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I,
That's how you do it.
I was telling myself this morning, I'm not gonna keep y'all long today, everybody. This was just me jumping out on faith and saying, Vet, you can do it, and being transparent about it, because I've been trying to bring back the Vet Green show for a while, and I keep sleeping on myself. I don't know about y'all, but procrastination is something that I battle with. And I was having a conversation and someone challenged me to not just speak about it, but be about it, including with my own stuff. Because I do when y'all see me speaking, I really am speaking to myself. Those videos and stuff that motivate y'all and y'all tell me they motivate y'all, I really am speaking life into myself. These are things that I'm battling with. Now, when I post it, I may not be battling with it at that time, but you best believe if it's something that I posted, it was something that I was battling with at that time. And one of the things is that fear, that false evidence appearing real, or you call it something else, face everything and rise.
Face everything and rise.
Man, so this morning I said, you know what, Vet, I'm going to face everything and rise. And immediately who was on the IG page was the coach in my head. Everybody heard me talk about Coach Bree, because Coach Bree is, man, when I tell you she stepped on my neck, I am a alpha female. Yeah. So I need strong personalities in my life to tell me, even with love, tell me you ain't being consistent, Vet. Joker tell you ain't be. He won't say it in those words. He kind of say it on the. Well, you got to be consistent, and I feel it because I know what it is that I need to do. Trust and believe. I really am working on myself, y'all, and I'm going to be transparent. And the Vet Green Show will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited too. And then the pop-up show with the Joker is back Saturday.
Yeah, so
Sundays. Sunday, okay.
Sunday at 5 o'clock. It's 5 p.m. With my co-host, Boss Banger, we're going to have the MC out of New York, William Young. He was signed to K Slay's label before he passed. Rest in peace to the legendary K Slay. He will be on the show. This Sunday we play videos. It's a review show. It's talking hip-hop and fashion, politics, and we just have a good time and play some good music videos. And we have y'all listeners also vote also to review songs and music videos, and have a conversation on the business of marketing, music, fashion. We talk about everything, sports. Let's just have a conversation. We have fun.
Right here on Lynx Media channel. And if you are interested in having a podcast and you want somebody that's actually going to not only just put you up on the platform, because we're not doing that over here. We are actually going to work with you to help you, guide you along in the process as far as marketing, as far as what your banners and all of that wants to look like. We want to actually help you. This can't be a hobby if you want to come to Green Lynx.
No, it can't be a hobby.
You have to be serious about what it is, because I believe God gives us all a platform to do what it is that we do, whether it's music, speaking, whatever it is, creativity, whatever it is that God has given you is for a reason. So if you are really, really serious about having a show, contact me. The information is in the credits here. You can email me at vettegreen@greenlinksmedia.com. If you're interested in the marketing piece, you can email the marketing manager. Marketing manager is easy. We make it easy. Marketing manager@greenlinksmedia.com. We make it very, very easy. I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in over here on IG. I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in over here on Facebook. And I want to say thank you so much to everybody who continues to pour life into me and speak life into me. And I want to say thank you to King Shy for allowing me to use this song. It hasn't even been released. It's just a little snippet.
Yeah, the intro. Yeah, nice.
Listen, this is how quick we got this thing together. I told Joker this morning I got to put the show on. Joker came right in. He was like, I'm gonna put the Vet Green effect in here, and got this. Man, this is. I said, this is why you got that executive producer thing. He put the executive producer hat on, that marketing hat on, and went to work. And this is the song that sums up so much of who Vet Green is, because it be real with the mental health, y'all.
Yeah,
you know, it'd be real. So thank you, King Shad. She said the green effect. You already know ecstasy.
Yes.
Ecstasy is another part of the marketing team over here on Green Lynx Media, everybody. And this song has not even been released, but the snippet just sums up so much of what our life looks like right now. And I just want to encourage everybody to don't sleep on yourself.
Yes.
Even if it looks like you won't be able to handle it, if you are still up and you are listening to this video, or if you still have breath in your body, if you still have a heartbeat, that means God still have a plan for you. And sometimes you have to just allow yourself to go through the process. Or as my mama told me yesterday, as she was speaking life into me, it's a growth process.
Right.
So.
That's it. Yeah, no doubt. Love your long life.
Depression, telling no. Self-hatred, oh, telling no, yeah. Mental illness, telling no. Diabetes and cancer, oh, telling no. Depression, telling no. Self-hatred, oh, telling no, yeah. Mental illness, telling no. Diabetes and cancer, oh, telling no. Telling no.
June in Pittsburgh.
Get ready for the biggest Juneteenth celebration in the nation. June 14th through the 16th in downtown Pittsburgh. It's an all-star lineup with special musical guests, Freeway and Beanie Siegel. Also featuring Brownstone, Stokely, Kiki White, Arrested Development, Kelly Price,